Okay, so the assignment then for this week is here. So week 2 assignment, this is pre-writing. Now, again, they give you a template, so that's useful. You want to use the template. So I'll download it. Oh. Right, and you make sure you fill in the things. Okay, so now we're trying to push towards, after having done the discussion, what you should have is a better idea about what your thesis statement is, which is your position, right? All right, so because this is APA, always has a title page. Pre-writing a plan. Okay, so you put your thesis. So you're trying to make your thesis statement clear. So this is your clear position, right? And I'm saying I'm hoping that it's, arguable, like you've narrowed it down from whatever it was, and so that's your thesis statement. Then you're basically trying to come up with 3 reasons that support your thesis statement. They say it like, so you're brainstorming for a list of 3 reasons that your stance is important and valid. Okay. Another way to think of that is just 3 reasons that support it. So if I'm going to say that the government needs to spend more on education, here's these 3 reasons why they need to do that, right? So you're trying to think of that. Then you're trying to think of 3 opposing arguments. Like what would people say against this? Again, this part will only work if you've sort of narrowed your topic enough and you've made your subject arguable. You're doing an introduction paragraph, and I'll probably post one of those. You want to look at your lesson and in the textbook, but there are certain elements that need to be in the introduction. Basically, there's the hook, then you do some background. You end your introduction with your thesis statement. But again, they put that in the textbook and in the lesson. And I also made a PowerPoint thing about it, so I will put that up later. There's so much we're doing, right? But so I'll put that up in like tomorrow or Thursday. It'll be specifics about here's what your introduction paragraph needs to be. So you're writing your introduction paragraph, and then you're finding 4 sources, 4 scholarly sources, right? So the best way to do this is to use the library. I just got an email from my department head saying that they have a new video that the person made specifically for our class and specifically for this subject that you guys are working on, the course theme. So I'll put that in the discussion today so people can take a look at that. But the goal will be to find 4 sources, 2 that are supporting your position and 2 in some way oppose it. All right, so again, all of this will work best if you have narrowed your subject, identified some opposing points. That's sort of what this is all based on. Okay, then that's the entire assignment. And so you can just use this, you just fill in, right? Get rid of the information that's there and then just type in your own stuff. Assignments. So scholarly sources. I have a thing that I did about, so this is the regular way to the library. You go to the library homepage, and this is what last week you were trying to come up with research or search phrases, right? Trying to decide what you would. So you can just start your search here. You definitely want to sign into your library account because like you thought you were already worried, but you're not. So you have to click that so that you are. And then you try your search phrases. This will automatically bring up scholarly sources, so you don't have to worry about that. Scholarly sources are academic articles. It's not impossible to find them on Google. You could try Google too, right? So you could use Google to find scholarly sources. The only problem is sometimes when you go through Google, you hit a wall and they're like, you can't see this article unless you pay money or something. So instead of that, what I do is I just take the title. If I think it's going to be good, then I come back here to the library and then I search the title. Because the university may have it, right? So you don't ever have to pay for research, obviously. But I will put some of those things up about what scholarly sources. I mean, again, I'm going to find here. Let me turn this off.